Hi guys, today we'll be discussing about depression for children. What are the causes of depression for children? What are the solutions? What are the consequences or what may happen when a child is depressed? But first, let's ask ourselves, are children really depressed? Disclaimer please, I'm not a professional on parenting, but with my experience and research, I'll be able to share one or two in a layman understanding as usual. Are children really depressed? Yes, children are really depressed. A lot of children around the world go through depressed, which most of us as parents, we do not look into, we don't even know about. And that is why this video is here to tell you the reason why your child is depressed, what the depression can cause, and the solutions. Research shows that 3.2% of children from the age of 3 to 17 have been diagnosed of depression. And that is to say that approximately 1.9 million children are depressed. Can you believe that? The truth is that many parents do not know that their children are depressed or can be depressed. So now that I've answered your question if a child can be depressed, now let's move to the next one. Say that when children feel persistent sadness and hopelessness, they are likely to be diagnosed of depression. Here are the symptoms of a depressed child. The child is always feeling sad and hopeless. The child not want to do or enjoy doing anything. It can also affect their eating habits, their sleeping habit. They can be doing it more or they can be doing it less. They are always feeling restless, tired, and always feeling tense. Most times, these children have hard time paying attention to things going around them or when you're talking to them. Most importantly, they feel worthless, useless, and this can lead to the worst of it all, suicidal. I know you are wondering if children actually commit suicide. Yes, I never imagine that most of the things that children are going through, that I see them behaving, I see a lot of children doing a lot of stuff, I hear a lot of children doing a lot of stuff. I cannot even picture that it was depression. I cannot, that some of them are symptoms of depression, you know. And another truth is children are not likely to talk about it. They don't like talking about the thing that bring them sadness. They don't like talking about the thing that bring them pain. They don't like talking about the things that make them feel worthless. Just like adults, when the depression is too much, they decide to take their life by their own hands. So also are children, they decide to take their life by their own hands. I don't want to use the word because of YouTube policy. That is why I'm using the word taking their life by their own hands. 2 years ago in Benin City, Nigeria, a 10 years old child took his life because of this. Most people do not know what caused it though, but the one that happened in Kenya almost the same year also took his life. Why? And before he did that, he dropped a note saying that his parents neglect him, they love the other siblings more than him, and he went on and started talking how they don't praise him when he did something, when he does something, how they don't care for him, how they just push him aside, and this was what led to his depression, and he decided to commit the act. So a lot of things are happening to children around the world. A lot of things are happening to children in their homes. What actually can cause this depression? Parent not being there for them, always thinking about work, home. I remember in the olden days, fathers would go to farm or work while mothers would be at home to take care of the children. Yes, I know that things are changing. We're talking about women empowerment. We're talking about making your life better. We're talking about a lot of things. But what I'm saying is if you are doing this, also create time for your children. Fathers, as you're working, also create time for your children, including mothers. The reason why the olden days they won't have to stay at home while the other one works, so that they'll be able to manage the children, so that one will be able to manage the home. And it's most likely that the women are the ones to manage the home. But right now, a lot of things are changing. The economy is high, so many things are changing. The world is moving fast, and parents have to work. But while you're doing this, I would advise that you create a balance for your children so you don't affect your children while you're trying to make ends meet. As you're trying to build a family, as you're trying to work to make money, also create a balance for your children so it will not affect them. Your work will not be affected and your children will not be affected. Yet it's not easy. That is why two must come together. You, both parents, have to come together to make it work. If one is working in the morning while the other should work in the afternoon, you have to create a balance for your children so they will not be affected in any way. Do not say that yes, you're working and you have a maid you're paying. Maid cannot do a job better than the parent. Another causes of depression for children is bullying, parent abuse, illness. A child can be sick for a very long time, and maybe this sickness is something that is very constant, coming and going, coming and going. It can cause the child depression. Parents abusing these children. Every day you abuse them, you insult them, like the story of the Kenyan child that took his own life by its hands. He said in the note that he drew that the reason why he did that was because his parents are always abusive, his parents neglect him, his parents praises his siblings more than him, they choose his siblings over him, they love his siblings more than him. This is the reason. So parents, be careful. Another thing is the bullying. This bullying is everywhere. You, I, everyone has bullied one person or the other, knowingly or unknowingly, on media, real life, anywhere in your schools, workplace, anywhere at all. You have done this to one or two persons. And this, when you're doing it to children, it is very, very dangerous. Okay. Let me give for instance, a few days ago, I was watching a video, a family vlog video, and I saw a comment someone left on the video, and the comment was about the child. For me, this is bullying. If the child, for example, the child is old enough to go through the comment section and see comments like this directly to the child, this can cause depression on the child. It can cause a lot of self-confidence, low self-confidence. It can cause a lot of things for the child. And people and their peers also in school bully them. That is why you have to create a chance for your child to be able to speak up to you when someone bullies them. You've all heard of cases especially in Nigeria that about two children have been bullied. Even many children have been bullied, but two that are recently on the heat right now, being bullied, and one died, the other one, gratefully, that one survived. So a lot of things can go wrong. Another causes of depression for children are family patterns, physical abuse, sexual abuse, emotional abuse. Every kind of abuse you can think of, they can cause depression for your child. Another thing that can cause depression for children are death of a loved one, maybe their father, their mother, any of their brothers, or even friends can cause depression for children. Divorced parents can cause their parent being divorced can cause depression for children. Their parent being separated can also cause depression for children. So guys, I hope this particular video is teaching you a lot of things. I said before that I'm not a professional, so I'm just trying to bring this up because a lot of people, including me, never knew that children can be depressed. Yes, so I just started thinking and reflecting on my life back, and I realized that so many things that have gone wrong in my heart, in my head, are because of the things that I went through growing up. I always say it on my video that my childhood was never pleasant. I just feel that yes, a lot of people need to know that it is right for you to treat a child right, because you do a lot of things to these children without knowing that it hurt them so much. Please, I would be glad if you share this video to people. Understand that yes, children are being depressed. You know why? Because they have feelings. They are human beings. Some of them are always scared to talk about their problem. Some of them are scared because of what the teachers will do to them, because of what their parents will do to them, because of what their friends or anyone that is higher than them will do to them when they try to speak up. Another thing that can cause depression for children is parental abuse. I decided to put this last because this one has so long explanation. I believe that the rest has already explained themselves, but this particular one has explained itself better. But still, I still want to say so many things on it. Parental abuse, not you insulting the child, but you physically abusing your partner. You physically abusing your partner, it can affect your child negatively. It can lead to depression for your child. So parents, you that is always hitting your wife, you that is always hitting your husband, it's affecting your child. It is affecting your child. It is affecting your child. I say it again, and this can lead to depression for your child. Don't think that the child is too little to understand what is going on. Guys, I hope this video is very interesting. I hope you're learning a lot. So let's talk about the treatment for a depressed child. Are there really treatment for these children? I'll be right back. Therapy. Children therapy. They need to go for children therapy. I know a lot of people do not believe that there are children therapy. I know a lot of people do not believe that children need therapy. I know a lot of people don't even believe all these things I'm just saying on this video. But it is very important that you take this child, once you start noticing these things or any little thing you start noticing that the child is doing continuously, please, I would advise you to take the child to the therapy. Don't just start hitting the child like most parents will do. You see your child feeling moody, you see your child feeling sad, you see your child feeling helpless, hopeless, you see your child feeling so angry, and the next thing you will think of doing is to manhandle the child. That's one. You are even causing more harm to the child because the child is already down and you are giving the child more reason to be down. You're killing the child the more. The next is parents. Parents, talk to your children. They may not even understand why they personally are unhappy. So it is your responsibility to talk to them. When you start noticing things like this, speak to them, talk to them, ask them, let them be confident to talk to you, to tell you what is wrong with them. And if maybe they are not able to say what their problem is because they don't even know what the problem really is please talk to them. Parents, again, have time for your children. Enjoy time with them. Have fun with your children. You don't have to take them out to buy them. Just take them out to stroll, take them out to anywhere or play with them in the house. Have time for them. Even if it's 30 minutes, 20 minutes, have time to just run around, play with them no matter how tired you are. Because these children, they can be dying inside without you knowing. Lastly, be patient with these children. Be patient with them. A lot of parents do not have patience. A lot of parents do not have patience. Every little thing, they start manhandling the child. A lot of parents do not have patience at all. And a lot of parents need to do more and go for their own adult therapy. They need it. So, guys, I want to end with this. I've said too much and my it's paining me. Parents, it is very important. I always say it that it is very important for you as parents to observe your children. Always know when they are sad, when they are happy, when they are moody. Ask them questions. Give them the room to be free to speak to you. Ask them from question to question to question to question so they can be able to build up the confidence and speak to you at that moment. Know that these children can be depressed. Do you know why? Because they have blood running through their vein. They are human beings like you. They feel pain, they feel emotional breakdown, they feel so many things. Please have time to observe your children. Listen to them when they speak. Have patience with them and have fun with your children. Thank you so much for staying to the end. I really appreciate you. If you stay to the end, oh wow, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. You are the video. And if today is your first time of coming across this channel, please don't forget to join my family if you like what I do. Join my family, share with your family and friends, leave your comment in the comment section, and don't forget to give this video a thumb up, and I'll see you in my next video.